All right, so my friends, welcome. We're playing, holy crap, Broker's Charm. One of the biggest dreams in all of Magic has to be to top 8 worlds with your own brew, which is exactly what Greg Orange did at the World Championship a few weeks ago. And just a really cool deck here. Blue-White Control. Those that don't know Greg Orange, he's known for playing Blue-White Control in every format ever. And Greg played Blue-White Control at Worlds, but splashed green for effectively one card in Up The Beanstalk, one of the most powerful cards in Wilds of Eldraine. And a card that plays obviously super well with Leyline Binding and Sunfall. You see in the ramp decks. There's just a pure control deck here. Dissipate, Negate. Also got Syncopate and March of Otherworldly Light here as ways to can overpay in the mid game and the late game and draw cards off Beanstalk, which is really cool. Hornlock Whale does an Azorius Charm impression, and then later on can be a 6/6, which is kind of cool. Also, all triggers Beanstalk. So kind of a really cool looking deck. Playing a bunch of these Triomes, which are all planes for laydown arms. Also playing Leyline Binding, Sunfall. You get the idea. So really cool deck. Very, very excited to give it a spin. And we're going to try it out right here, right now. But first, we work from our sponsor, CoolStuffInc.com. Command Fest Orlando's coming up.
Command Fest Orlando is coming October 20th to 22nd. So get ready for a weekend full of Magic the Gathering in one of the country's premier vacation destinations. Get your tickets now at CommandFestOrlando.com.
Burgers are great. Whiskey, new sub, what's anyway from welcome. Chatting out with me. Lay out arms, let's do this. A couple removal spells. Sup, YouTube. Sup, YouTube has been called. Planes. Got a 1-drop? Oh, yeah, they do. Alright. Up the Beanstalk. Okay. We're gonna have Beanstalk here. Play Beanstalk. We'll save our kill spell for Thalia. Draw Binding. Sick. Yeah. This is super, super sick. Alright, so just... Oh, they're playing soldiers. Okay, so... Now I need to be aware of the fact that they could have, like, the flashy guys. Soldiers is much harder to play against. They have, like, all the flashy stuff going on. We're going to play the Cascade. And probably just cast Binding for 3, honestly. Let's see what they do. Pass the turn. They're going to Sentinel. Alright, so we're going to set the end step stop. Will they bounce their Recruitment Officer? No. Alright, so we're just going to cast... Let's cast March. Nope, let's cast Binding. I'll draw cards. Play Binding. I'm just going to draw my card. Just going to hit this thing. Steed. First time chatter. Long time YouTuber. What's up, my friend? Welcome. Happy to have you, my friend. Thanks so much for showing up. Alright, take 2. And we draw another land. So now we have the full Monty for Leyline Binding, which is great. And I think we're just going to cast everything here while they're tapped out. We're just going to go Binding, hit their Recruitment Officer. Maybe we just... Yeah, I'll say March to overcast it for a draw, I think. So let's Binding the Recruitment Officer. Just draw, see what we draw. We draw a Sunfall. That's pretty good. Vined. New sub, what's anyway from welcome. Sunfall's pretty appealing. Yeah, it's kind of weird because, like, we have a Wrath, too. Why does it kill everything? Whatever. Just gonna say go. Obviously in phenomenal shape here. Just like empty board, 16 life, card draw, engines, bunch of cards in hand. Gonna tap 2. Play a Virtue of Loyalty. Sure. So I think we're just gonna leave up Deluge and say go. We can march if we want to, but no real rush. We've got our Sunfall. Alright. Not a soldier, just a knight, but obviously the flash ability of this kind of plays into the thing pretty well. Might just cast Virtue here, honestly. Could do nothing, sure. Try for a Deluge, see what happens. I think they sorcery speeded it to play on a counterspell, which is fine, I guess. We got a blue. We got a colorless. And we got a make to spear. Sure. No problem at all. Didn't really need that bad. And now we have Sunfall, Emperor, March. We can overcast the March to draw a card, which is kind of cool. Yeah, Wandering Emperor. This thing has Vigilance, obviously, which is a little bit annoying, but we have this freaking Sunfall as well. Got it all going on here, honestly. It's going to say go.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Sorry, folks. I've been a little sick lately. That's not a soldier. That's an Elf Fox Knight. If you can believe it. So... one card left? I think we're going to march here. Just going to march the bodyguard. Actually, I might march the 2-2, actually. Yeah, I'll just say go. Whatever, it's fine. I can Wandering Emperor the bodyguard, so we'll just like march this. X equals 4, so we draw a card off Beanstalk. Wow. Playing on the real stingy here, playing around Wandering Emperor, sure. So X is 4, submit 0, target this, so we can overpay to draw a card off Beanstalk, which is pretty cool deck building. If they want to counter it, whatever, just 2 for 1, you know. Then we just untap and cast Wrath anyway, so we draw a Spara's Headquarters. That goes bye-bye.
Get off my plane.
There to cast Virtue, sure. So we're going to go, let's see, now it's the 3-3. We have the Wandering Emperor. We have Flashback Deluge. Yeah. We'll just say go here. Leave up Emperor and Deluge and see what they want to do. If they attack, I'll just Emperor. Maybe not. Actually, I'll just freaking Deluge. Take 3, whatever. Take 3. NBD. And we got, they're like, so they're like soldiering, but they're like not that soldiery. Like not a soldier, not a soldier, not a soldier. So just playing some good card stuff too. Marching the Virtue. I don't think Virtue's that important. Now with the Wedding House, it's kind of annoying, but alright, so we're gonna Deluge. They have another counterspell, it's a little annoying, but alright, we got Binding, awesome. Broker's Charm. I haven't actually read Broker's Charm, so I'm not totally sure what it does. It's Ambuscade, Erase, and Draw 2, right? Okay. Flashback doesn't trigger Beanstalk, because Beanstalk cares about the mana value of the card. It still has 4 mana value, so. Binding and just March, I think. Yeah, we're just super far ahead now. We just, they make their token, which is whatever. We just kill all their stuff. We're just gonna, we draw Syncopate also. We're gonna Binding the Wedding Announcement. And then we can, like, Wandering Emperor. This thing, we can just Sunfall here, too, honestly. Maybe we just do both. Maybe we just go Sunfall, and then we'll Binding this. We can have Syncopate available, too, just kind of guess. They have a counterspell here, we can Syncopate it, which is fine. So, get a sack and gain 2 life. You got me. You got me good. Alright, and then we're going to... I doubt they're playing any 5 drops. Just play tap land. Play land. Play Binding. Should have done it reverse order, obviously, but draw another Binding? Oh my god. We're doing it now. Leyline Binding and Up The Beanstalk. Easy game. Yeah.
Game.
Clean one there.
Blouses.
Fast reset, thanks so much. Sounds good. I'll see you there. No farewell. No farewells on the board. So, against soldiers, we need to, like, lower our curve a little bit. Let's get this Broker's Charm out of here. Let's Dissipate out of here. Let's Negate out of here. I think Smite is fine. Revelry's okay. Destroy Evil looks pretty good. Kind of want these Sharks, honestly. Smite. Syncopate. Syncopate on the draw is pretty bad, honestly. Just cut these. Bring in 3 Sharks. They're going to have counterspells post board also, so you need to be able to kind of like play around that a little bit. So the blue-green creature land's pretty clunky. And there's also an impetus to have a lot of planes in your deck for the lay down arms. So It's 1 Memory Deluge. I kind of don't mind Hullbreaker Horror, actually. They can't counter it. It can bounce tokens, pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't need the Hullbreaker Horror. I'm in. Let's go. Ship it.
Still a piece of garbage.
Who said that? What's going on? What's happening? Huh? Huh? Who? What? What?
Well, I can fill that role.
First, I hit that follow button. Watching on YouTube, folks in YouTube. YouTube folks. Look, talk to me. Talk to me, all right? This is my job. Full-time content. That's what I do. Want to support me? Do you enjoy it? Do you like watching my videos? Hopefully. Hit the like button, please. Every video helps a ton. Hit the little button. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's go. Saints, resub. Thanks so much. All right. On the draw. NBD. NBD. Hand is good. Keep. We got our white. We got a shark, sunfall. Revelry's pretty cool too. So they play a little creature here maybe. Virtue of Loyalty, main phase, play around the trying to play around a counter spell. Would I like to Horned Lock Whale it or let them hit me? What do we think? So this puts the owner of attack creature on the box, which kills it. Yeah, sure, let's do that. We could Revelry here, but I think I'd rather try and get some life off of it if possible. They might counter this too, honestly. So, Lagoon Breach, Azorius Charm, effectively. Plus a little 6/6 for later. Gone. Did you say gone? All right, so we can't cast Shark here, obviously. Can't really cast anything here, I don't think. We're just going to play a land and say go. So, play land and say go. We have Smite, Revelry. They have a Reinforcement, which is really good for our Revelry. This puts creatures in play and attacks us down to a lower life total, which is good. Here's a Mirrex, pretty good against us. No blocks. Untap, draw another Shark. All right, I mean, I'd like to draw a little better than this, but sure. I kind of want to hold the Mirrex for Sunfall, because, like, we don't have a second white right now. Yeah, let's play Beseiju, whatever. Kind of sucks, but is what it is. Play this. Kind of want to say Beseiju for, like, a wedding announce or something like that, but it's fun. Main reason I'm never hitting the like button is if I hit it to support everybody I want to support, my like list becomes useless. I can no longer use the way I want to. You can just make a different playlist, right? It's not that, you know, live your life, do your thing, you know, but... So, make a Mirrex token. Cast Knight Errant with mana up. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Potentially kill the Mirrex. Yeah, I mean, we need to make land drops right now, so... You got your watch later list. You could use that too. So I got Frontliner and Harbin. Knight Errant's so good. Yeah, I love this card. I adore Knight Errant of Eos. All right, and now we're saying go with a bunch of cards in hand and 2 mana up for a counterspell. We draw to the Sunfall. The problem is that we don't have another white. So if I go for Sunfall here and they counter it, I can't cast Sunfall again next turn unless I draw a white, which is super awkward. I think I might need to do it though. I'm just gonna go for it. All right, here we go, folks. I'd say this has a 20% chance of resolving.
Oh my god!
Damn! Love it. Well, don't want to say that that's the game, but it's pretty close. Here's a Harborin, but like, we draw a Binding, and then we got Shark and Binding too. So play our Shark, just say go. We can Smite this. We can Binding for... I think I want to try and play Binding with the second Shark in play, get a 6/6. Kind of cool. Alright, so make a Mirrex token, yada yada yada. Maybe a little scared of a Ganja. Why not smack in with token? what, attack with tokens before I Wrath? Because I'm assuming they're going to counter it. Therefore, throwing my tokens away and then getting my Wrath counter is a good way to lose the game, I think. So, might be in a Ganjo here, but I'm just going to block. Actually, they have this thing, right? Never mind. Block here. Smack. Oh, this thing, this turn. I want to leave him stuff. Maybe I could have, honestly. Could have been reasonable. Z Gaming. I don't like sushi. That's not me. So, all right. They have a Ganjo. Kind of obvious, honestly. I should not block there. That's fine. Let this happen. So should take the damage. See what they do. They play a land and just say go. All right. I think we're gonna flip. All right. Draw binding again. Sure. Tie for 7. Wow. They're playing March in their Soldiers deck? Alright. You got me. What can I say? Here's the Sharks. There you go. Last card may disappear? Do you have it all? No, you can't have it all. It's impossible. No way. No way, no how. Here's Virtue of Loyalty. Stop in second main. They're attacking again? If they had second Ganjo, they'd attack both, right? I'm just blocking. What do you got? That's like a stone bluff? What a sicko. What a crazy sicko. Alright, respect. Opponent, respect. I guess it was a stone bluff, but on the play. Yeah, I mean, we got our bean on turn 2, so thanks to our Mirrors, we can keep this. Got the old beaneronis. You have to download the link, obviously, yeah. Alright, so we're going to play, I guess, Plains. You just draw a bunch of lands in a row. Ugh. Alright. Pretty scary matchup for our hand right now. Our Syncopate whale hand, but Up the Beanstalk. There you go. I'm going to try and pull this one out here. Alright, here's a 3/3 adversary. We're going to untap and draw a tap land. Not cool. Alright, so we have Syncopate and Lagoon Breach up. We're in some trouble here, though. Pretty good draw against our kind of awkward draw. Here's a Kamano. That's fine. Alright. I mean, Lagoon Breach it is. Top or bottom? Where do you want it? Put it on the bottom. They're missing a land drop here. That's really good for us. We have counters to pay 2 with the Syncopate. Just going to play the Garden. I want to be under the sea. And get off my plane.
Get off my plane.
Syncopate's back in town. I've cast a lot of Syncopates in my day, right? It's an honest, hard-working counterspell. We draw Sunfall, which honestly isn't great here. We got a land. I mean, he might just Otawar. But also, we have to Syncopate for 5, draw a card, which is kind of cool, too. So, I can actually counter the Kumano, right? Oh, no, I'm sorry, it flips. It's not like a battle, right? So, we don't really want to Otawara one of these. Yeah, this sucks, but it is what it is. All right, yep, sure. We're going to just counter the next play, untap and Sunfall. Hope it's good enough. Just kidding. Here's a Monstrous Rage. Very bold.
See, I'm not a monster.
Very, very bold to cast this in the face of all my open mana. I'm going to counter it, though. I'm not going to bounce it, because I want the land drop, and countering it's the same thing for the most part. I take 2 more damage, but it makes my Sunfall better. I don't want to give them the etchings back, so we're just going to counter this and draw a card. Counter this and drop. There's a March. Great draw. So, we're at 7 and about to stabilize here, which is great. Play land. Play Sunfall. Draw. Binding. Can't guess that one yet, but... we can pitch cast March if we're, like, desperate. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Alright. As they go. Do they have a lightning strike? They do. We're just going to counter this. This game's going to go on for a while, so I think that the we have removal spells to kill our creatures, so just not die to the burn spells. We have a 2/2 blocker. They have a Kamano. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We'll allow that. Alright, take one. And I think we're going to binding it. Just draw a card. Guess binding. Draw a card. Up the Beanstalk. Hit this thing. Cycle Vest, draw another card. When heuristic studies have to come back in stock? I have no idea. That's not my department. I got to talk Cedric. 3, 6, 7, 8. Alright, so we're just going to play a land. We have Whale, Dissipate. I'm not going to flip. I'm just going to say go. Beans on the card Meldrin. Yeah, that's great. Wow. We get to Dissipate a Squee. Oh, lordy, lordy. Imagine I'll just March it instead. Either thing. I was just exile and draw. Let's just draw this way, sure. Here's Squee. X is 4. Up the Beanstalk. Yeah. Oh, is Beanstalk best card from Meldrain? Yes. I think it's... I don't think it's discussion, honestly. Up the Beanstalk. Alright, so they go. Oh, Cauldron's really good, too. It's close. It's close between Cauldron and Beanstalk. Alright, let this resolve. This is fine. And, just... Lagoon Breach! Do it again, friend. Black Virtue's, like, only good in Standard and stuff, whereas, like, the... Beanstalk and Cauldron are good in like a bunch of different formats, so. Besiege is good, but not nearly as good, so. Get the Whale going. Unsap. Lay down arms. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'll just do it. Just do all of it. Go get him, Whales. That's what a whale sounds like, right? Is that what a whale sounds like? I don't even know. Attack, yeah, whatever. Binding, draw. Just the train just doesn't stop rolling. Once you start going on the Beanstalk, you can't stop, right? All right, so we're gonna bring in Knockout Blows, Sunset Revelry, Elspeth's Smite, Chromhost Seed Shark. We're gonna cut Negate, Dissipate, Broker's Charm, Syncopate. Just the usual like blue-white control against red. Board all the blue cards, board all the white cards. Destroy Evils, Lock Whale, Binding. Sunfall's not great against them, honestly. You just kind of want to just 1-for-1 them. What did it lose to? I think it lost to Esper in top 4. Knockout Blows. Let's cut all Sunfalls. And then we're going to bring in... We're on the draw. Syncopate's kind of rough. Negate's okay. It's got some decent targets. Destroy Evil. Keep a Deluge, maybe. I might leave in Syncopate. It's like not good, but it's just cheap at least, you know? Just want some good cheapy cards. Beans, they're good for the heart. Sure, it's great. Put in mulligans. We have 1 mana removal spell, 2 mana removal spell, 4, 5. Okay, sure, whatever. All right, fine.
After it was all over, he took us in the house of service.
All right, it was good anyway, I guess. So sure, whatever. Zorro on the play. Oh no. Mulligan. Sure, sounds fine. Keep this one and ship. I think Sunfall. I Sunfall is a little matchup dependent. We got 2 removal spells. I think it's fun. Headquarters. Oh, we got a little ramp mirror here. Sure. Oh, not ramp mirror. I mean just ramp matchup. I don't know what's going on, folks. I can't talk. I'm feeling it well. All right, headquarters swamp. Sure. Let me just draw a little better than this, honestly. Headquarters. Old taparoos here. Wandering Emperor's a nice one, though. Forest Swamp. It's pretty good, honestly. Hand is not... hand's not great right now. There's no 2 ways about it. We just have 2 spells and a bunch of lands on the mulligan. Not ideal. Let me get Swamp. Sure. Yeah. Got a clock at least. That part's nice. So do this. We draw bindings. Not the worst, I guess. Make it 2/2. Attack for 2. Play headquarters and say go. We can like cycle. I guess we can like play this, try to cycle them into gate. It's pretty rough though. Beans are very good from the ramp deck against these slower decks. Just don't cast 7-drop, please. I have counter spells up. Don't dare. Don't even dare. It's gonna Sunfall? Sure, that's fun. Maybe I should have plus, honestly, on the Emperor. Place on Sunfall better, and then the 4/4 lines up against this thing better, but whatever. Cycle this. Fine, also. Actually kind of cool. They binding my Emperor. Now my binding is an Emperor, which is kind of sweet, so. Draw late on arms, sure. Negate. Alright. Decent draws. Now I have access to our Lagoon Breach, as well as binding for Emperor, which is kind of cool. Can't counter Attrax, unfortunately, at the moment, but they don't know that, so we'll see how aggressive they are.
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you!
Hello, opponent. Hada, 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 ho. Here's a 2/2. Here's a Lagoon Breach. Very simple looking card, but just go to show how powerful adventures are. Just like bad Azorius Charm plus bad Finisher is just good. Just like 2 cards in 1. You know, it's just does what it does. Here's an Archangel of Wrath. That's fine. Is it double kicked or single kicked? Gonna hit me, not this thing? Sure. Pretty good lay down arms target. We could just binding their binding here for an Emperor. I kind of like that, actually, because we can't binding Attrax anyway, so. Grape Jelly. Our own Sunfall. Alright, hit this thing. I'm gonna go up, I think. Attack for 3. Just say go. We have Negate. Can't cast the Whale, unfortunately. Definitely haven't really drawn many extra cards this game, which is kind of a tilt, but... There's a Stomper. This is partly why going up on this makes more sense, so I have a 4/4 next turn with the Stomper, which is kind of cool. 3 cards left. Still an answer for Atraxa for us, which kind of sucks, but... Plus here. Attack for 4.
Remember your training.
Been told a lot of whales play Magic the Gathering. That's Watsy, always fishing for whales. Secret Lair, super serialized, super serialized. Alright. They have 5, 5, 6, 7. They have 9 mana in play. Ideally, I'll be casting Hornlock Whale on their end step and not need to play a negate or defend myself with the Lagoon Breach, but we'll see. Nah, they're going for it. All right, they're attacking. We're just gonna breach here. Lagoon Breach again. They're gonna bottom it. Gone forever. This is an Atraxa, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I want to cast it. Pause. Hope they don't. Wow. Just gonna fire up a Sunfall, huh? That's fine. All right, sure. Just a 2/2. MBG. Draw another binding. Make our own 2/2 and just say go.
Guards, to me.
Mirror's is real good. Really, really good card. One of the better lands in the cube. The cube and in standard. Just a really, really good tool. Helps flooding. Good against control decks. A little mana fixing here and there, you know? Gonna go flipperies. Flipperonis. Flip-a-doodle-doo. Bolt attack Emperor. Sure. Do I get a chance to cast my whale here?
It's on.
They're playing Atraxa. Jeffrey said thanks so much. Archangel of Wrath. Yeah. Alright, you got me. I think... I don't know if I was drawing a land next turn or not. You know, because I kind of want to Sunfall off his board, but I need to have Negate up also. I'm just going to cast the whale. Whatever. Draw March of Otherworldly Light? Sure. We could just Binding the Archangel. Ooh? Huh. Alright. Just chump block it at 18. Okay. Sure, I guess. I mean, if they want a Sunfall here, it's fine, you know. Domain's very good. One of the best decks in the format, I think. Not unbeatable, obviously. Definitely ways you can build your deck around it. Another Archangel of Wrath. Sure. Yeah, sure. It was a fast chump block, too. It was premeditated. Like, definitely exactly what they wanted to do. I think we just Hornlock Whale and race here. We have kill spells in our hand and a negate, so... Untap. Late on Arms is a great draw, too. Just, like, pick this thing off, attack for a bunch. Oh, actually... What's the mana value of this? This is still 4 mana value. It's a land, so I actually can't Binding it. It's kind of annoying, but sure. Attack for 12. So there you go. Sure. Just gonna take this. We can end step March the Skyclave again. This is a 4 mana land because it has the mana value of the front side. They're gonna Sunfall. We're gonna negate. I think at this point this is the spell we're countering. So, what's up, Joy? How long do you usually stream? It's totally random. Just, you know, my travel stuff kind of throws me off. Just totally depends. Usually I post schedule every week. I've been kind of lax in the last week or two because of Worlds. I've been really exhausted. So, all right. So we have an Invasion Zendikar here. That's fine. I mean, if it's last card's Atraxa, we're in trouble. If it's not, we're probably fine. Simple as that. The Binding can't hit this, but my March can. Draw a land too. Alright, we're in. The whales are getting it done right now. They're about to go to 2. So you go. Atrax is the problem. No Atrax is fine. If they herd migration, it's fine. God damn it. Alright. They hit Beanstalk, Briefcase, Binding, Virtue. Oh man, they hit Binding and Go for the Throat. That's disgusting. They actually only have 5 mana though. We have Ward 2. I think we actually sneak through here and win. It's cost 3 mana to Binding one of these. They should lose 7 cards. So sick. It's tap land. I think you're just dead. Or if I Binding the Atraxa, they can Binding it back, I guess. That's bad, actually. Let's see what happens. Thanks, Steve. That's all Connor, my assistant. He's doing a great job. Let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Yeah, we can Binding after they block, but we'll just see what they do here and what they have mana for. The Briefcase is also a blocker too. Alright, so they're going to Binding a whale and pay 2. This kills them. No, they can Briefcase. They have life gain from this. They can play Briefcase. Oh, I hate Atraxa. Stupid card. Just got a Sunfall and like play a long game against Atraxa. We can't actually win this turn. Yeah. All right. Guess we're in for the long haul here, so just gonna land Sunfall and say go and hope we draw out of it. It's really, really bad for us, but get a 5/5, say go. We can Binding their Binding to get back our 6/6. Yeah. Trax ain't going nowhere, and Cavern of Souls is coming soon to make it uncounterable too, so. Honestly, Cavern of Souls might be enough to get a Trax banned in Standard. Because that's the main answer is obviously a counterspell, so. Still think Atraxa is just a pretty obnoxious card to have in Standard. They get another Atraxa, they have Beseiju, Herd Migration, Binding. Yeah, we're super dead. If you missed the Cavern of Souls news, check out my YouTube. I go over all the big spoilers for Ixalan. So, like, they have Binding, Migration, Beseiju, Atraxa, Go for the Throat, Migration. I'm just going to concede. Alright, that's fine. Yeah. Alright, so obviously we have counterspells in deck too. We shouldn't really draw that many in this game, but bring our Strokes, our Negates. The Sharks, honestly, are fine, but, like, I don't know if I even want that many of them. Want the Deluge. Destroy Evil's great against them. We need to cut some number of Sunfalls, but not all of them. Broker's Charm is actually fine against them. All the late on arms got to go. Atraxa as a 7/7 with no keywords is fine. Or like flying is the only keyword is fine, I think. It's the lifelink and vigilance that really throws it off. So we're on the play. I kind of want all the counter spells, but Syncopate's a little awkward. I'm gonna cut one Syncopate. I guess the March is kind of awkward too, right? It's just like not super great. Just kind of March. It's probably like a fine matchup for us, but I'm not gonna bother with the Seed Sharks. They're pretty easy for them to kill, and they're kind of awkward with the Sunfalls and stuff. And I think it's like hard to play early because we have other cards that win late regardless. So. Alright, so on the play. Yeah, sure, it's fine. We got a Mulski from our opponent. Shrivel's great here, obviously. Kills all their creatures and the bindings. Not a great hand, but we'll try and figure it out. We'd love to draw a bean, if possible. Where are my beans at, huh? I need my beans.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Who watched Zorro when they were a kid? Anyone Zorro when they were a kid? Land up. Broker's Charm, draw 2. Busted. Broker's Charm. Imagine playing Broker's Charm at Worlds and top 8ing. Just imagine. Can you imagine it? I can't imagine it. Not me. Not me. No way, no how. The movie or the series? Ooh. I watched the TV show. Was there a movie? Up the Beanstalk. All right, so we're gonna bean here. We could Broker's Charm and step draw then bean, but maybe we just draw, untap, bean, destroy evil their Stomper. I like that better actually. Several movies. Oh my god. Antonio Banderas. My name is Antonio Banderas. You killed my father. Prepare to be. Draw 2. Alright. We beanin'? A little beaneroni here. Gotta eat your beans. Sucks. Hoping they had mostly strokes, not negates, but I guess them's the breaks. We're still ahead on cards, so it's not that bad, but kind of stinks. Up the Beanstalk of their own, and I can't syncopate this. God, syncopate sucks. All right. It feels real bad. We gotta destroy evil up the Beanstalk. I know it feels awful, but it just has to be done. It's just this is not where you want to be in life.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
We're gonna cycle, I think. Let's go. I guess it turns on binding. We don't really need binding to be on though. We need some action here, realistically. So, all right, land, go. More syncopates. You got it. All right, got a threat now at least. Trax is a Phyrexian Angel. Yep. And we got a cycle also. Broker's Charm. Just gonna cast the Emperor response. Can still syncopate for 1, which might not be good enough, but I think I want the threat, so.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
Duress and negate. A lot of tools for ramp, obviously, playing all 5 colors. A lot of things you can do. Take a syncopate, sure. Land. Shield's mostly down here. Yeah, that sucks. Alright, yeah, is what it is. We took our chance and they had the invasion, so now our syncopate's like, it's not dead, but it's not great here, unfortunately. Three cards left. Old Sunfall. Old Sunfall. Yeah. Kind of liking our engines this match so far. Both games this match, we have not really been able to get our card draw engines going, which is like the strength of a deck. You know, Memory Deluge, Up the Beanstalk. Drew 2 off Charm, I guess, but... Wow. Just nothing? Yeah. Alright, sure. Upkeep, binding my Emperor? Sure. I mean, this just turns my binding into an Emperor, which is kind of cool, so... No problems there. So it gets to attack for 3. Play the Gardens, they go. Now these cost 1. Skylance, you're great, thank you. What do y'all think of Leyline Binding having the text target non-Leyline Binding card? Alright, so they have a Shark. Alright, I guess. Gonna go here. And they have a binding also. Yeah, this is bad. Alright. So that goes away. That doesn't happen. 2 cards left. Now they have a very significant threat in play. Alright. Just gonna untap. They don't know about Sunfall, so... Flipperoni. We're not going to Sunfall. They have a Mirrex too. The problem is we Sunfall, but now our shields are down because they have 1,000 mana in play. Let's see what happens. Love to just draw a stroke, you know? Be super great. Syncopate going dead at this point in the game kind of sucks. They just have so much mana. Oh, that covers not a Traxa. I think I just have to go for it. I'm at 20. I can't take like 1,000 next turn. Alright, whatever. Alright, Sunfall it is. They got 2 cards in hand. They have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 mana. So they have exactly enough to pay for a Syncopate on a Traxa. Alright. I'm gonna maybe waited, but... We answer Herd Migration. We just can't beat a Traxa. We can beat it, but they land anyway. Are you serious? Oh, let's just an attack first. See what's up. That's cool. I can deal with that. Negate. Okay. Alright. Up the beanstalk. There it is. Alright. Now we're looking good. Engine online. Counterspell achieved. Probably just binding the binding instep. Draw a card. Get a thingy. Here's a stomper. Yeah, whatever. Get a 4/4 right here, so no problem. Kind of weird, but sure. They know we have binding. Yeah, sure, whatever. Draw a card. Get the beanball rolling. Ooh, a little March of Other Roy like that one too. Hit this. Play their own binding. Yeah, that's fine, whatever. So they're gonna bind in my binding, which is fine. Drew a card off of it. Now we're way ahead. Now they have literally nothing, and I have 2 counter spells and an engine, so we're feeling awesome about life right now. Odawara. Nothing really good to Odawara. Their entire deck. I just want the land. Extra mana for Syncopate. Extra mana for March. Just say go. They have a Mirrors. That's all they got. So end step, we're going to march, and do we want a Wandering Emperor or want to kill their Stomper? Going to draw a card too, which is nice. I think an Emperor. Oh yeah, I have to do more, obviously. Draw a card with the beans. Plains. Exile. Make a 2/2. And then we're going to pump the 4/4. Cool draw. Cool draw. Just say go. And now we're in that wonderful control deck space of I have 3 counter spells in my hand. You have 1 card in your hand. Feeling pretty good. They have 11 mana, but I have 10, so not too far behind in that arena. So there you go. We are a little poisoned though. I'm feeling a little iffy. I'm not gonna lie. Haven't been feeling super great lately. It's a little bit of poison. Later, Joy. Alright. I mean... Sure, I guess. Yes, I should just... Alright, recycle this. I guess, like, we could attack with the 5/5 now. Now we have enough blockers in play. Yeah, sure, let's attack. They have an army of mites, but now we have enough of 2/2 so that we can attack safely. Destroy evil. It's kind of weird they've just been holding. I guess I got nice since they just hold it, not use it yet. Make a mite. Okay, so they got some beats coming on here. I think our Emperor's dead. Up the beanstalk. They have infinite mana here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my god. Alright, this is going to resolve, unfortunately. That changes the texture of the game a little bit, but sure. Briefcase. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counter unless you pay 7. That doesn't really work. All right. The problem is, like, I'm just gonna cycle one of these. I'm just gonna cycle this. Just X equals 4. I'm just like, still have my disappear and stroke up. Just draw a card. Make them use their mana so they can't draw off the briefcase. Here's a Hornlock. Well, pretty good draw, actually. So they have enough mana to Mirrors left over, too. It's annoying. I should have for one more. So they couldn't Mirrors. That's a mistake. I just, like, didn't really think about the amount of mana that they have. Alright, we're gonna lock whale here. Lagoon Breach. Lagoon. Goodbye. To the bottom. We draw our own Mirrors. Cool. Now all the samurais get to get into.
We've got the edge in this fight.
Alright, this is cool. I think we're in good shape here. Good clock, 3 counter spells, got a whale. They got some mites, but like, whatever. We're good, you know? It's all good. Quite a damn match here, though, right? Jeez. Opponent's got 12 minutes left. I have 17. Fortunately, our Emperor is dead, but whatever. Honestly, not that big of a deal.
Our swords will cross again.
Atraxa Grand Unifier. Draw a card off Bean. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana up. Syncopate lets you pay 6. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Draw a card off that. Does leave us one short of casting the whale, but whatever, it's fun. Draw off our own Bean. Oh, the briefcase. Good catch. Whatever, I can just use Make the Spirits. They let it resolve anyway. Honestly, like, that isn't even that bad. Because, like, both Disappear and Syncopate are kind of iffy at this point in the game. So, like, destroying their briefcase so they can't draw 3, and then making use of the Disappear is actually pretty good. So, I think that was, like, accidentally the right play. Despite me not realizing it. Tactical Reset, thanks so much. Month number 2, most important month. Yeah, like, I think I'd prefer to the bait, honestly. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh. I'm sorry. How much mana do you have? How much mana you got there? I'm going to cycle first. Oh! Up the beanstalk. Bean me. Bean me. I'm going to hold that. We're going to have Deluge up. So 4. So we have a Deluge and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 mana up. I got to cast this, actually, I think. Never mind. I want to make sure I can Deluge for a removal spell or a counter spell. Yeah, I should have beamed. That's okay. We have a whale here. I'm probably let this resolve, I think. We just start whaling them. It's really important to hold the stroke for like an Atraxa or some like really nasty thing.
Bingo! All right.
Alright, still want to keep myself safe from Atraxa. This is fine. I'm going to resolve. We got our whale. We got infinite card draw. Don't need to race. We're way ahead on cards. Just not lose some stupid Atraxa up the top, you know? So don't deck yourself. It's actually a concern. They still have a card left. We count that. We're not guaranteed win. Here's a stroke. Sure. Draw. Draw, yeah. Let's lock this game up. Lock it up. Just like control 101. Just like never cast your spells, you know? Alright, that's fine. Like this, play a Beanstalk. Up the Beanstalk. Plains, sure. Just Emperor Abyss on the way in. Have 1,000 counter spells in our hand. Yada, yada, yada. Going into game 3 here. They have 10 minutes left. Reg Orange's deck, yep.
Run away. You'll be safer.
But I am king.
I am almost sad to see you go.
Get off my plane.
Get out of here! See, if I had wasted a stroke and then not drawn to dissipate, we could have lost this game. So, there you go. There you go. Game 3. Let's do this. We're corrupted. Any changes? I don't think so. I don't think so. I'm going to draw. Syncopate is definitely worse, but... Game 3. Who's piped? Piped? Pumped? Pumped? Piped? What? I just...
Make a little noise here, huh? Come on, I can't hear you.
We can keep this. Love it. We're on 14 minutes. They have less than 10. So, winning the clock battle here. Damn, they win the Beanstalk battle. Draw Bean, please. No. No. We're in trouble. Alright, sure. Yeah, it really is an element of like who draws the most beans, unfortunately. We're a better bean deck than they are, but if they have bean and we don't, it's still pretty bad for us. Briefcase. It's fine. Syncopate. Alright. I love it. Not happy. Coma Crew, first time chatter. Everyone's had a Coma Crew. Let's hear for Coma Crew. Turn a wand to the sideboard. Idea wasn't bringing in against one deck. Probably just like the bigger decks. I mean the more aggressive decks. Just like a Wing Edition. It's also a Wrath, which is nice. So it's all about being dominance, realistically. Hero's going to a RCQ. Want to play Murktide, but can't buy Ragavans. Play Murktide without Ragavans. Do not play Murktide without Ragavans. No, that does not seem like a good idea. Probably the most important card in the deck, right? So, attack for 1. All right. Clock's ticking for them. Here's land 5. They have 6 mana. Mage's Zendikar. All right, so pretty easy syncopate here. Just gonna crank the syncopate. Can I just pay 3? They wait. If they can negate back, it's pretty bad for us. But Ragavan is definitely worse than it was. It's still an integral part of the Murktide deck, I think. Like, all right, I'll just say go. All right. I mean, not in a great spot. They have Beanstalk and a draw 3 off Briefcase, and we have no card draw to speak of. So, unhappy. We can, like, whale this. Just have a whale ready for next turn. Headquarters. All right, I want to have the the whale available. We're because they have all this card draw. We're in the spot where we can take a more aggressive stance. So we gotta get the whale down and start beating. I think. Good news is they can't pop the briefcase. So I like that. Beats. All right, end step. Give me a whale. Gonna have a whale of a good time. Sure. Fine by me. Yeah. I mean, like, again, just locking the engine in these games we're losing, like, just don't have any card draw, you know? All right, can't really binding a beanstalk, unfortunately. Yeah, we're in so much trouble this game. They're gonna make a token instead of drawing cards. Wow, it's pretty interesting. All right, we get Sunfall next turn, I suppose. We're just being being dominated. We're at 6 life. We're at 6 poison too. We're just kind of like dying here. Oh my god. Alright, so here's Sunfall. They have a counterspell here. It's super bad for us too. We like probably need to defend and then just die. Alright, that's good for us at least. Beans is cheating. Agree. We can destroy evil the beanstalk maybe. That's 7. Yeah, all right. Kind of hate it, but because they have this card draw too. But once we flip our blocker here, we get to like block the mites a little bit. They're gonna binding in response. Tilt. So they get my blocker. I think we're just dead. We just died of Murex here. I think. Kind of an embarrassing game, honestly. Opponent didn't even really do anything this game. It just like made some Murex tokens, and we're just gonna die. Like we're actually just dead. We're just like dead in 2 turns. It's like Lewis, I guess. Right on time. Not good. I have the binding a freaking mite here. All right. 9 poison. I think we're just dead. Just getting soloed by Murex here. Not a good thing. We might lose this one. What can we even draw? I don't know if we can draw, honestly. What's that? Probably not Dreamer Cascade, yeah. Pretty embarrassing game, honestly. Just literally lost to Murex. If they didn't cast a single spell this game, we still would have lost. Yeah, alright, I guess. Kind of an ugly one. A little bit of an occupational hazard playing control in the format, I guess, but them's the breaks, I suppose. Let's hop over to untap.gg and look at our stats as always. We went 2-1. Deck does seem good. I think the Rant matchup is probably pretty good overall, but obviously like those games didn't work out for us. Murex very important. Let's hop on over to our stats here. 2-1. Track all your games like this with untap.gg for free. Download it for free. Use the link in chat. And yeah, I don't like this Broker's Charm, but aside from that, Up The Beanstalk is just so good. Honestly, just any deck you play this card in is pretty sick, and it's a really, really cool one. And again, big props to Greg. Just bringing a brew to Worlds and top 4ing is insane. So, we're going to keep going on stream, but YouTube folks, love you. Like, comment, subscribe, and peace.